You might have to film this in 2 parts, but we're gonna try that. Hi, I'm Liz. Welcome to my channel where I talk all things and everything's wigs. I'm an affiliate for Chelsey Smith Crowns, so that's where a lot of my wigs come from. You can shop my storefront and get yourself a little extra 10% off. Today I'm talking about low density wigs. So I don't really tend to go for short crowns, but I do have some, but just because they are long doesn't mean that they aren't low density. So our hair is usually like around 110 density, maybe a little bit less depending. Like I have really thin hair, so I couldn't really tell you what my density is, but like you can see like my head through my hair, it's so low density. So wigs usually range from anywhere from 120 to 150. 150 is a very high density thick crown. And that is going to feel like a lot of hair for some people. I've gotten used to it at this point, but sometimes it does feel like a lot of hair. And so people want those lower density crowns, which is usually 120 to 130. Now, I don't have all of those available options, so we will be taking a look at the website, and I will be putting those crowns up here that I may recommend, but I don't have to try on for you, and we'll talk about them. If you go on Chelsey Smith's site, you can type in 120 density and those crowns will pop up, which is super helpful. Okay, first up, this is actually Sparkle Barbie. But this is a low density crown that is, I think, a Selena base. So this is Sparkle Barbie dipped. She's a straight crown and she is very low density. She does not feel heavy at all. She won't tangle as much. So the lower density crowns, they tangle less. They're just easier to wear throughout the day because you're not having to brush them as often. But this is a base of, I believe, Selena. So Selena is a lower density crown. So even though you might not get like that dipped one, there are Selenas that come available, and this is kind of what it's going to look like. So that is the hard thing, is some of the lower density ones are one-off. So I'm going to try to talk about low density crowns that come in, like that are collections, so that you'll be able to find them at a certain time. So let's go grab another one. I'm going to grab Coral. Coral is a great collection and a low density crown T-part. So if you're looking for that, that's a good one. So let me go grab her. Okay, this is Coral. She is a super low density, 120. And 120 is about as low as you can get because they do have to cover the wefting on the cap. So corals are a T-part, nice short length. I will write up here the like full description. Oh my God, bro. When you got girls, man, they're hard to deal with. Anyway, I'll write the full descriptions here, so because I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. That way you have it. But this is Coral. This was the original coloring of Coral. She was an apricot coloring, but now she comes in so many different ones. Like right now I know there's a black, there's a brunette, there's one called truffle, there's like just a bunch of different corals. And I think that if you are looking for a low density crown, she's perfect. So I'm going to show her from the back. I can never tell if I've brushed it enough, so. The only thing that people say about the corals is that sometimes people like a little bit more lifting at the root. Personally, doesn't bother me. I feel like she looks so natural on my head. That's just my opinion, but she's got these great like little curtain bangs right here. And like I said, Coral comes in a bunch of different colors, so low density, great crown. Here's that hairline up close. I could put my cap forward so you wouldn't see that, but stunning. Okay, let's go to another one that is a lower density. So I said I wasn't going to do this because I don't know when some of these are, if they're one-offs or if they're going to come back. But this is Sylvie, and she is actually 120 density. So even though they're longer crowns, you can still find ones that are super low density. So as I'm making this video, she still does have some in stock. And I know that Chelsey is working on that 120 to 130 density range because so many people have been asking for it. So this is Sylvie. Like I said, she is still available as of making this video, but she's not a collection as of yet. So I don't want to say that she will be available, but I wanted to pop her on. Another one that I'm not sure if it will come back or not is Purple Rain. So this is Purple Rain. She was this really pretty like purple blend color. I don't know if she's going to come back or not, or if she'll have other styles. But if you notice, a lot of these low density ones are also T-parts, which makes them really beginner friendly. So if you like are new to wearing wigs or you want to get started, some of these, just like I said, search 120 and you'll be able to find those wigs that are. We're going to go over a few more. Okay, another awesome collection. This is a very colorful one, but this is the Hannah. So Hannah's are 130 density, T-parts, lightweight, super pretty, and come in a bunch of different colors. So this was the apricot purple blend. I don't remember the exact name of her, but she's coming a soft brunette, she's coming a platinum, she's coming a bunch of different colors. So Hannah is definitely one that I would recommend if you are interested in a low density crown. So like I said, T-part, she's similar to a coral, but a little bit longer and doesn't have those like big curtain bangs there. But I think the Hannah's stunning. I have her in this color and the copper color, and I wanted her in a soft brunette, but I missed out on it when she comes back. So Hannah is the other collection that I would highly recommend if you're looking for a low density wig. Okay, this is the Ariana collection. She is 130 in density, so not the lightest density, but the same as Hannah, super lightweight. I still think 130 is a great low density option because there's not a ton of the ones that are 120. So you're looking at 120 or 130, those are going to be low density options. I know I keep hammering this home, but I know people are going to ask questions, so want to make sure you understand. This is the Ariana collection. This was Latte. She's no longer available, and she's not coming back. She's a retired coloring, but the Ariana does come in a couple different colors. So that is her. She is free parting. So this is a wig that has that lower density, but is free parting. And so it's going to look like there's more density up top just because of the way that lace space works. But they are this in Hannah, exact same density, 130%. Another collection that I no longer have in my collection is the Kristen. Kristens are 130. They're a short crown left side part. Really wearable. They're biofutura, so they have a little bit more texture to them. They just weren't a style that I really wore a lot, so I don't have them in my collection anymore, but here's a great picture of a Kristen. They come in all sorts of different colors, and they are a fan favorite. So many people love the Kristens because they are so throw on and go. So again, if you're looking for one that I would put in this category, definitely get yourself a Kristen. They have this really pretty curl pattern, and like I said, throw on and go. You can shift the part on them. You're just going to have to cut them because they're created to be a left side part. Okay, and another one. All right, this is Alexia. So although she looks like a lot of hair because she's curly and big and beautiful, she's actually only 130% density. So don't feel like just because you don't want to get that really high density, like one like cassette, or doesn't mean you have to get ones that are just like pin straight or short or curly. There are a ton that are low density, even though they're like super curly and beautiful. So this is Alexia. She is a collection. She's come in 3 or 4 colors so far. I have her in the original coloring and then this brown color. I think she's absolutely stunning. One of my favorites, definitely, and she will come back. She's definitely a stable crown. So many people love her. She looks like you braided your hair and then pulled it out, and that was the braids. So this is that up close hairline. She is a free part. So again, because she's free parting, you're getting a little more of that volume on top, but it's the same lightweight density that the other ones are. Okay, this is Lindsay. She's come in 2 colors so far, and she's so pretty. So she veers a little bit on the higher end of 130, I think, but she's still a really nice lightweight crown with a perfect flip if you are looking in this category and you want to check her out. She's got great lift off the hairline. Big fan of Lindsay. Get so many compliments on her. So I think she might be that next step up, just a little bit more dense than the others. London is one of those ones I'm not 100% sure she's coming back, but so lightweight, perfect. Like down here, they don't tangle at all. They're so stunning. T-part, I love the Londons. They were kind of what Becky was before Becky became free parting and became the Becky that she is. But Londons, if you do get your hands on her, if they do come back, stunning, highly recommend. This was London Apricot. But this is the Ruby. So rubies are 130 to 140 density. So they are a little bit more dense than the ones that I've been showing you. I think that next step up is a Ruby. She's very similar to a coral, but she's like the free parting version of coral. Okay, this is actually like a sleeper hit for me. So, okay, I gotta get it out of my head right. So I had not tried an Everly yet until the Christmas in July show, and I'm so sad that I didn't. This is such a low density, lightweight, perfect street crown. Like, I cannot believe on how slept on a style she is because she's come in so many different colors. Like, I know there's 4 available right now. This coloring's not going to come back, but I highly, highly recommend the Everly. She's a biofuture, which means she has like a little bit more density to her. But I think she's stunning. I might make up more of this, maybe either a part 2 or just add in the crowns here that I think are great options for low density that I might not personally have in my collection. So those are right here, and it has the information, and maybe I'll make another video talking a little bit more in depth about them. And so if you are either new to wig wearing or you just don't want a lot of hair or you're just not used to a lot of hair, these are great places to start, great ones to grab. Some of them are collections, so they're going to be repeated, like the Kristens, the Corals, the Londons, even the Rubies, like Everly's, all collections that you'll be able to find at some point in a certain color, maybe just not in this color, but in another color. So keep your eyes out for those. You can shop the link in my profile to get to Chelsey Smith's sites, or it's chelseysmith.com/Elizabeth. And it should automatically apply my coupon code, but if it doesn't, it's Elizabeth, saves you 10%, free shipping over $250. Thanks so much for joining you. Please let me know in the comments what videos you want to see. If you have any questions, I appreciate y'all being here. Like and subscribe and follow me on the other socials. Hope you have a good one. Kayla, you guys.